Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. We are in sunny, warm Florida. Not so much. We are at the Our Village Rally, and we are enjoying the rally, but not so much the weather, but that's just the way life is sometimes. Today we're meeting Harriet, who has got a pretty amazing story, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's say hi to Harriet. Hi, Harriet.
Hi, Bob. How are you today? I'm
very good. And we're standing here in front of your very nice Ram ProMaster.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And you built, did most of the build yourself on that?
Yeah, probably 75%.
Wow. And so you didn't do, what didn't you do on it?
I did not do like the hitch and the side running boards. I did not do the electric, and I did not do the water. I had a plumber and an electrician. But the solar and all of that 12-volt stuff I did do. The 110, I had somebody do for me.
And you did the build inside all yourself?
All the build inside. I put in the swivel seats, insulated, flooring, ceiling, lights, fans. Just, yeah. I'm not a carpenter, but...
Have you had any experience with it, or just learned as you went?
Well, I'm just pretty handy. I always have been. Every time somebody was working on a car, I had my nose in there. Or, you know, I bought my first home when I was 20 and just sort of fixed that up and sold it and have been doing that kind of thing all my life.
So you're not afraid to get dirty with a wrench in your hand or, or a hammer?
No, I'm not.
Oh, good.
My biggest thing was, the biggest thing, first of all, was climbing on top of the van because I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not anymore. And the gray water tank, I was underneath that van, I think, for a month, just looking, planning, figuring things out, and actually doing it. But I did it.
You got it done.
Yep.
So you have a complete water system.
I do.
But you mentioned gray, but not black tank?
No black tank. I didn't want to mess with that. I want to go off-grid, and composting I thought was the way to go. And then the gray water, I use all Dr. Bonner products, and so I wouldn't have a problem, you know, pouring that out somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe here or there.
Carefully, because
yes,
that's
very
almost
careful.
Always illegal.
Careful.
The funny thing about gray water is if you put your gray water in a tub and you take it and throw the tub out,
right,
perfectly legal.
Right.
You open a tank, you've broken the law. Same water.
Okay.
But
well, I haven't done it so far because it's only been like 10 days.
Right. So you're just starting out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And my sink, I do have a little tub in there, and that's what I do. I mean, why fill up the little gray tank if I can just? I barely use it anyway. Clean my dishes with vinegar, and you know, so.
And so you just go and fling it out, and that's
a little bush that might need it or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And with especially using Dr. Bronner's, no problem with that at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
And so you're starting out. Are you going to go full time or?
I want to go full time. I have a few things I need to wrap up. I still have a home and some rental property. But other than that, you know, I've got a child who's just finishing college, and he's going to stay in the home, and I'm going to start out. And then after a year or so, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sticks and bricks and just take off.
Be completely on your own.
Mm-hmm, completely.
And what led you up to the decision to live in a van?
Well, about 25 years ago, I was thinking about volunteering at the national parks. I thought that would be so great to volunteer, have a place to stay in an RV, and get to see the background workings of the park. You know, not just what's up front. You get to see the behind the scenes. Anyway, I thought that was very interesting, and that would be a lot of fun. And through the years, we took our kids to the different parks and did all that kind of stuff. But I've always wanted to camp. So I had a son that passed away 2 years ago, and then I went through, my marriage failed, and that was just the thing that told me life is short, and this living in Palm Beach County, Florida is just too expensive. It's a waste of money. I'm sitting in a big house. I moved from 1,700 square feet in a pool to 1,100 square feet. then to 700 square feet, and it's still like such wasted space. You know, you sat on the couch, you ate at the dining room table, you cooked in the kitchen, and you used your bathroom. And I have all of that right here. And I like to be surrounded. I'm not claustrophobic at all. This is perfect for me. I love it. And I didn't build it open and spacious with windows like everyone, you know, a lot of people do. But I made it cozy and comfy for me. And I have rooms. I have a bedroom. I have a bathroom. I have a kitchen. And I have a living space. I can't wait to get out there, have a few things to wrap up, and, you know, I'll be on the road.
Good.
And most of it's thanks to you. You gave me the tools. You gave me the way. You gave me the confidence. You gave me everything that was lacking, you know, from being scared, but I'm still scared. But being scared and saying, oh, you can't do that, because, you know, all your relatives are like, you're going to what? You're going to who? Oh, yeah, well, you know, crazy Aunt Harriet. But anyway, you really, really, really have helped me make the decision to do it. That made me believe that I can do it. Mm-hmm. So I'm very, very thankful.
Well, you know, I think a lot of that is the many men and women, and particularly the women, that you saw doing it. Mm-hmm. Yep. And now you're
in the same
that lady that's telling everyone else that they can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it isn't scary at first.
And I think it's really good that you left and came to this Our Village rally. Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to a community is really a good thing.
Yes.
Because it is fearful. It is new.
Yeah. The first rally I went to was the 2019 RTR. So I wanted to go to the WRTR, but I didn't quite get things fixed enough that I could do that. And I went with just my first temporary build. I did have the solar, but I went out there and it was amazing. I met beautiful people, wonderful, sharing, caring people and with so much knowledge, and all of the little seminars every day. It was just, I learned so much. I'm so grateful, very grateful.
So is that what you're doing now, heading west again?
No, from here, I'm going back to my home in West Palm Beach, and I've got a few more weeks of work before I retire.
Oh, you're still working, I see.
It's just a little part-time job. Mainly it was because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm sitting there, and my son had passed away, and I just couldn't sit there anymore. I had to get out. I had to put something else in my mind besides my son's death. I did that for 1.5 years. While I was building my van, I worked the weekends, and I built the van during the week, and then, you know, I told her I'd stay 1.5 years, and that is March 20th. I'm going to go to Quartzsite. There's some people that I met at the RTR, and they're in the caravans, mm-hmm. and I've stayed in contact, and I'm going to be looking them up.
Very, very good.
And if I didn't have the caravans to go to, I would probably be lost, you know?
Right.
But like you said, having that place to go and that community is just what I need. I need to be with people who are doing this, because I have so much more to learn, you know, and they have the knowledge and they're willing to share it, or they wouldn't be in the caravans, and you wouldn't be doing this, and Sue Ann and everybody else who's involved, Howa. It's just the most wonderful thing.
Yes, thank you. It really is.
It is the most wonderful thing.
And you know, that's true here in our village too, and RVers in general. Just mm-hmm. as a community, we are a caring group of people.
Yeah, everybody here has been so friendly to me. Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of rig you have. You know, everybody's pretty much equal.
Right.
And everybody's friendly, willing to help. It's great.
That is great.
They've offered, you know, my solar sort of ran out because of the weather, and they've offered to just run a line and things like that. So, and he had extra food. I had to throw out everything in my freezer, and because I lost power, and he had food, and this one has that, and it's just been just great.
Yeah, it's an amazing community. Mm-hmm. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a mother of 5. I have 8 grandchildren. It's hard to say 8 because it was 6, and my daughter just gave birth to twin girls. So that's pretty amazing and hard to leave too. I'm going to be, you know, going into this lifestyle, and I'm going to leave them behind, and it's very hard. But I was a potter in my earlier years, mostly a stay-at-home mom. I did pottery for like 20 years, did the art shows and things like that. So I like being artsy and crafty, and that's probably part of why I could do this more hands-on than book smart, maybe you might say. So, but 5 kids, all of them had the opportunity or did go to college. They're scattered all over the country, and so are my grandchildren. And now I'm going to go just see them all, and in between do what I want to do. So
that's often a problem with a lot of parents, older folks like us feel, is that we're leaving the grandkids behind. But anymore, we're so scattered around the country, you may see them more than you would if you stayed at home.
That's right. I will. I definitely will. They can't wait for me to do this because they're going to see me more, and they know they're going to see me more.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
You'll come to them.
Yep. And I won't have to stay in their bedroom.
Right.
I won't have to share their bed. I'm going to bring my own.
Right.
In fact, when I do see the kids and stuff, they all want to sleep in there. I have the little LED lights in the bedroom, and it's just like a blinking light party in there sometimes. So you get a 10-year-old and LED blinking lights and music. It's crazy.
And it's just a big fort. And what kid doesn't love a fort?
It is. It is a big fort. All right, Jessica, I'm coming back. We're going to have another party. So
very cool.
Anyway, it's going to be great. I'm scared, but it's going to be wonderful. Once I get out there and see that I'm okay and I'm safe and all of that kind of thing, I'll be okay.
Well, I tell you what, let me check back in with you in next year around the RTR.
Okay.
And we'll do another interview and we'll find out how it's gone.
I will be there.
Okay.
At the RTR.
We have a date.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you so much, Harriet, for sharing your life and your experience with us. I think you're going to inspire a lot of people just like you've been inspired.
I hope so. That's the reason I would do this video, is because I'm kind of shy, but I would do this if it helped one person. And I know through you, many people will see it. And so there's a better chance that it's going to help somebody.
Right, right.
Okay.
So folks, we're going to end this video now. We're going to do the tour, and that will come out in the next video. And so be sure and come back and watch that, because she's done an incredible job on her Ram ProMaster building it out. I think you're going to really enjoy that. So if you got anything out of this video, and I'm sure you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later.